Alright guys, so temperatures outside are very cold now. It's about 15 degrees under zero, negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit, with like negative 30 wind chill. So I want to show you guys how I stay warm in the winter and safe if I'm going in my car. So this first shirt I have on, it's an Under Armour, and as you can see, it's skin tight. Tight fitting clothes on the bottom layer are good. So having a tight fitting long sleeve shirt to begin with is good. I'm going to go ahead and cover that up with a second long sleeve shirt, and this one's a little looser fitting, so it fits right over. So I'm going to go ahead and throw on a nice heavy sweatshirt, and get one with a hood. It gives you an extra protection for your head. If you get stranded on the side of the road or something and you're starting to freeze, any extra protection is good to have. So right there, got 3 sturdy layers, pretty heavy. And then, which one are we going to start with? This one. Have a nice coat. This one has the outer shell and then a fleece liner. So right here we got 3 layers already. And now we got 5 layers. This also has a hood. So you can zip this up, and now I got 5 layers. And then in your car, I wouldn't suggest wearing all this at once. In your car, keep another coat. This is North Face titanium, and this one again, leave it in your car if you get stranded and it's negative 20 degrees out. Now I've got 6 layers on, 2 heavy coats, heavy sweatshirt, shirt, and tight shirt, all holding in the heat. I got 3 hoods, and also you're going to want to have, let me just take off these, well, I'll leave those on. Also you're going to want to have some nice hats. Your head is where you lose most of your heat from, so it's good to get one of these thin thermal hats. It's not very thick, but I'll put it on just so you guys can see. It covers, let me see if I got the right way here, I believe it goes on this way, covers your ears. I got long hair, which helps my ears too, but it's very tight fitting, and you want everything to cover your ears. If you can get a ski mask, that's even better, one that fully covers your face. And then have a couple extra hats. This is just like a beginning base layer that helps hold in the heat really close. Tight fitting clothes are good to begin with. And then you can have a second hat that you can cover all the way down. And then you can even have a third hat if you want. This one looks crazy, but again, it covers your ears. So this one you would probably leave in your car, and if you got stranded, you can use it. So now I got 2 things covering my ears, 3 things covering my ears, and I have 3 hoods behind me. So I can put on my sweatshirt hood and both my coat hoods if I wanted. Let me go ahead and take off the hats. I wouldn't wear all of these. These I would just keep in my car and, put them on as needed. Then we go to gloves. And gloves again are very important. In this weather you can get frostbitten in about 10 seconds. When it's negative 20 degrees out and it's like negative 40 wind chill, you can get frostbitten in like 10 seconds. And you don't want to lose your fingers or your toes. So it's good to have some gloves. Now these are about 40-degree gloves. They're not very thick, but they're very, very thin and form to my fingers here. On top of that, I have these other gloves, which are actually motorcycling gloves. So they're windproof and they're pretty warm. So when I slip my hands into both of these, I still have very thin gloves that provide a good amount of protection that I can work with. Now if it's super cold out, I went out the other day when it was 5 degrees out, and after a while my fingers were getting a little cold. So in your car, I'd also suggest what I do. I leave these bigger North Face gloves always in my car, and I could slip these gloves on as well. So now I have 3 pairs of gloves on, and I can still use them because the first 2 are so thin. 3 pairs of gloves on, so your fingers aren't going to freeze off. You're not going to have to amputate your fingers that way. That you would just leave in the car. I usually wear the skinny ones, 1 or 2 pairs of the skinny ones. I usually just leave them together like this. I never take them apart like you first saw. I put one on and the next. I usually just leave them together and wear them like it's one glove. And I just leave the North Face ones always in my car. So if I do happen to run into a thing where my car dies, I'll have them in there. Same with my outer coat here. This I just leave in my car. I don't always wear this. And then this inner coat, this I leave in my car but I bring it back inside with me. I'll wear this to and from my car, but sometimes it'll get warm in the car, so I'll take this off and I'll just wear my sweatshirt and undershirts while driving. But I'll have these 2 coats in my car at all times, so if I have to walk a mile, you know, if it's really bad weather, sometimes tow trucks won't come, and if your car, let's say, dies and it won't turn on and you're freezing, you might want to walk a half mile to a store or somewhere to get inside, and you're going to want to have warm clothes to do that. For your pants, wear some long underwear or something, or simply night pants. Any type of night pants, throw them on under your jeans. You can wear these things under your jeans, and they really, really help keep you warm. So you can have these under your jeans, or if you got long underwear or something like that. And also in my car, I don't wear these. These are just left in my car, in my back of my car. Bring a pair of snow pants. You know, put these on over, and then you got 3 layers. You got your night pants, you got your jeans, and then you got snow pants. So these I never wear. I haven't worn these for years, but they fit me. You know, make sure they fit you, and I just leave them in my car. They just sit there in case I ever need them. Hopefully I don't, but if I do need to walk somewhere, then we have that. Next thing is socks. As you can see, I have 1 pair of just small socks on. Double up your socks. Wear a normal pair of socks, and then throw on some heavy wool socks. Also make sure you got good shoes. These normal tennis shoes that I'm wearing, even with 2 socks, my toes would sometimes get cold. So make sure you got some thicker, like work boots or, you know, winter type boots, and, you know, that'll be a lot warmer. Another thing, which I think I got some up here. Oops. Keep some of these hot hand things in your car. If you don't have quite as many gloves, or if it's really cold outside, maybe you live in Canada or somewhere where it gets to be like negative like 40 or something. Keep some of these in your car. You never use them, you just leave them. But what you can do, you can put 1 in each glove. You know, put them on the top or bottom, palm or back of your hand. When you put your hand in your glove, it's going to keep your glove heated up. You can put 1 inside your hat if you want, and you can put 1 inside each shoe. So those will be really helpful as well to keep in your car, just as a safety measure. You can put those basically everywhere. You could even throw some in like the top of your socks, and they'll be held in by your leg, and they'll be heating up kind of like your lower leg then, because they'll be giving off heat. So you can do all types of things with those if you have them. Buy a big pack, don't just go buy 1 or 2. You know, this pack here has like 20, well, these are 10 packs total, but these are bigger packs. I have smaller ones too, the hand size ones. These are more like body size ones, but I have hand size ones too, which are the ones you guys pretty much would be used to. And then another good thing just always to have in your car for winter or for any time is just have some, you know, granola bars or something and some water. And I just saw on the ground, here's the smaller size ones. I have a whole 100 pack of these somewhere. So I don't know, I just wanted to show you guys. It's really cold outside, so I just wanted to show you guys kind of what I do. I don't really wear this stuff all the time, but it's 15 below 0 right now. So if I was going to drive right now, I would wear what I have on, my sweatshirt, my 2 shirts, 2 pairs of socks. I'd have my night pants on under my jeans, and that's what I'd wear to my car. And then in my car I'd have my hats, my gloves, and my coats, and my snow pants. Those I'll just have in the trunk of my car, the back of my car, and I won't wear those when I'm driving because this is plenty warm obviously when I'm driving. But if anything happens, I could throw all that stuff on, you know, in case of an emergency there. So I just wanted to kind of go over that. Tight fitting clothes are great. Make sure to always have your ears covered. Ski mask is even better. Cover your nose, fingers, and toes. You don't want to lose them. So, you know, have plenty of finger and toe protection. And any questions, let me know, or any suggestions, let me know. Anyways, guys, be safe out there in the freezing cold. We'll see y'all later.